Hi all, Loz D Punch Out TV. Hope you're all good out there. A quick video talking about last night's fight. Cracking fight, by the way. Totally enjoyed it. Was a great heavyweight scrap. Not seen one that good in a long time. For me, I'm glad it's not just me, because I was thinking last night when I watched the fight that Howard Foster stopping the fight so early on. I wouldn't say so early on, but Howard Foster stopping the fight. Parker, 10, I had him 10 rounds up, 7 rounds to 3 at the end of round 10. And then Wardley catching him, putting him on the ropes. A lot of them shots were missing. I've watched some big YouTube channels today. G-Man watched him. He said same thing. Howard Foster's stopping the fight too early. It seems that, I don't know, it just seems to me that he ruined what was a good scrap. A lot of them punches were missing. Yes, you can argue that Joseph Parker wasn't throwing back. Maybe he should have taken a knee. But for me, I think the slipping and sliding, what he was doing, a lot of the punches were missing. And he stopped the fight with a punch what missed. For me, I feel as if Joseph Parker was done up like a kipper. He looked fresh. I just think it was a joke. Howard Foster he's a joke of a referee. Now, I'm all for fighters being stopped if they're getting pummeled. Obviously, no one wants to see a fighter take punishment. But to take away the fight from a guy who was way ahead on the scorecards, to me, wasn't in trouble, wasn't badly shaken or anything like that. Like I say, he was slipping and sliding. A lot of the punches were missing. I've watched Carl Froch this morning. Froch pretty much said the same thing. And this is the guy who stopped George Groves as well against Froch. George Groves wasn't in trouble. He was ahead on the scorecards. I just think he ruined a good fight, really. He should have let that storm play out, because, Joseph Parker, to me, was not in trouble. I've watched it back again this morning, and it's even worse when you watch it the next day. I'd had a few beers last night, and I straight away come to the conclusion that fight was stopped way too early. I went live to find out, to see what people think. Everyone in the live chat was saying the same thing. I woke up this morning and a lot of the big channels are saying the same thing. So Howard Foster, for me, stopped. He stopped a good scrap. What really didn't need to be stopped. Can't take nothing away from Fabio Wardley. Congratulations to him. End of the day, like I said last night, nobody can take anything away from Fabio Wardley. End of the day, he did what he had to do. He's not the referee. The referee stopped the fight, and he got the win. Fair dues to him. But I just think that the ref ruined a good fight. What was a really good fight. We would have seen more action. I do believe that Parker would have gone on to have won. But you never know, he could have got stopped. I don't know. But for me, all I can say is that it was a joke decision by the referee, I think. I just feel like he's robbed Joseph Parker, and I feel that he robbed the fans, because, like I keep saying, it was a great fight. But it's done now. It is what it is. Parker's got to come back. It's going to be a long road back for him. Talk of Usyk fighting Fabio Wardley next. That's what they're saying. What people forget, it's up to Alexander Usyk who he fights. It doesn't mean shit that the WBO have sanctioned the winner of that fight. Don't mean anything, because at the end of the day, if he wants to go on and fight Fury, he'll do it. He'll drop the belt. He's done it before. well, actually, he got stripped of the belt, but he'll drop the belt if he wants to. For me, Fabio Wardley doesn't stand a chance against Usyk, but that's another story. The story of this video is it was a joke decision, I think, by the referee. And I'm going to stick to my guns. I've watched it back, and everyone on media is saying it. So, peace out. Enjoy the rest of your day, and let me know what you think. Peace out.